What's up, friends? All right, so check it out. Why doesn't Wing Chun spar? Because they suck at sparring. It's so fun to do chi sao. We just stop sparring. That's the God's honest truth, right? And all of us learned to spar once, and I don't want to get a bloody nose again. But WT Wing Chun does spar. What we just did was more sparring than you guys do with your gear on. We're in close. It's very dangerous. I bopped him in the lip one time in there. That is more stressful with no gear. It took years of training for us to get to that. But it has some rules. So if we go up to do chi sao and Isaiah backs up to get away from me, he lost. He left the party. So we don't spar the same way you do. And so we come up to spar, and you guys go, come on. And then I can't back up anymore. Don't chase me. Don't be that good. Just stand right there. Back up more, right there, right? So you guys bounce around out here, and we don't. You want to spar, right? But I'm not going to give away how we spar. Thank you, Isaiah. We have a different set of rules, right? We come up in here and do something, and if you guys bounce away, Isaiah just scored a point. He pursued until I got away, and if he can step back and I lose the stick, he doesn't have to destroy me, right? He won a point. But you guys, you give us like 10 points just standing there. 1 point, 2 points. You just bounce in and out. We're like, I thought we were sparring. And I get to be the Wing Chun guy this time. We go up to finally spar, and the guy goes like this, and we go bop super hard. Sorry, make his teeth crack. And they go, so we have a little set of rules. I almost published them once, right? They do it with the tire at the start of that famous boxing movie, right? You got to put your foot in the tire and spar from in the tire, right? And that hurts a lot with gloves on. All right, so the Wing Chun Latzao that the Germans invented has a set of rules. And if you go out of the rules, you get kicked really hard in the balls. That's it. And if you go out of the rules, you eat a stiff 1800s boxing bare knuckle jab right in the bonker, and your lip gets all bloody on your mouthpiece, right? You step out of the rules, like out of that, you don't get to tackle or do anything because you get a kick and a punch because it starts right this close, right? It starts with gloves, and then we take them off later on as it turns back into chi sao. Anyway, that's why we don't spar, because you guys want to change the rules. I've done it. And then you don't like the rules and you lose, and so you try to like fight us, and then we no longer have the self-defense option in that kind of fight. We've got to use MMA rules. Oh, elbows. It hasn't turned off over there, so I think it's still recording. Check it out. If I do like boxing, and Isaiah just be a dummy for me with a boxing stance, right? So if I do boxing, right, he could just throw an elbow right across this one, right across my face. Bop! At any time. Dirty boxing, right? So someone tried to claim they're accounting for elbows in their sports sparring ritual. Right? And they're just admitting no kicks to the groin. So they're admitting that they're just hoping no one remembers to kick them in the groin. And that's probably most likely. So that's a good scenario, right? Right in the groin to start. Not a lot of people remember to do that, right? But up close, an elbow is right there already. Isaiah could elbow this way. He could elbow this way. So I can't be trying to think a sport boxing thing is going to have elbows considered. I'm already eating elbows, right? Muay Thai don't fight like this. Muay Thai is like this, right? Because if you go like this, they're going to go whack. So,
What if I left, then it made no sense. And you tell your friends and they call your hands, baby, never mind.